Hey guys, in today's video, I'm going to go over the 3 mistakes that I want you to avoid at all costs when starting a fashion brand from scratch. These are mistakes that I really don't want you to do because they're going to hinder your growth and slow down your success. So if you want to learn more, keep watching. Welcome to the Start Your Fashion Business channel. My name is Stephanie and I'm the host of this channel. If you want to learn about all things fashion business, then you have come to the right place. So if you want to learn about how to start a fashion brand, or maybe you already have a brand and you want to learn how to scale it, then you've come to the right channel. Make sure to subscribe to this channel so that you don't miss any of my videos. I drop one every Saturday, and of course I have a lot of older content too that you can always check out for more fashion business tips. So a little bit about me. I'm a sustainable brand owner. I have a brand called This Is a Love Song, and I'm also an ethical garment producer and brand consultant, and that's why I've worked with a ton of brands, small brands, large brands, you name it. And I've been in the fashion industry for the past 12 years, and I see that there are these top 3 common mistakes that brand owners do, which is what I want to cover in this video so that you can avoid them when you're starting your brand. And I really want you to be able to avoid these mistakes so that you can really scale your brand to its full potential. So that's why I created this video, and I really want you to be able to write these notes down. So right now, if you don't have a notebook and a pen, grab that, get comfortable, and we'll dive right in. Number 1, not researching the market. Doing a full market research analysis does not sound appealing for everyone, which is why I see a lot of new brand owners skip this step because they just dive straight into the creative process. And I totally get it because the creative process is the fun process. And when you're creating your brand, you're getting really excited about your collection and you just want to be able to create that. However, if you skip researching your market, then how do you know what products to create that are really going to sell? So it's really important that you take a step back and focus on doing a proper market research so that you can really identify your target audience. You want to know who they are, you want to know what they do, where they are, and most importantly, why they buy from you. The why is really important because that's really going to allow you to resonate with them and to create products that they're going to buy. And you also want to know who your competitors are, who your benchmark brands are, what's already out there, and do the research of what products are already out there that are similar to you and figure out what their weaknesses are so that you can improve on them. Because essentially, the most successful businesses or successful brands are solving a problem or solving a need in the market. So it's really important for you to identify this and to have a deep knowledge of your market and why people will buy from you, because this is really going to help your brand to become successful. Number 2, not trademarking your brand name. Many brand owners leave this to the very last minute and then they discover that that trademark is unavailable for them to use. This is why it's so important to do this immediately once you have decided on your name. File your trademark to make sure that you can actually have that name. Now, you don't need to trademark your logo yet because you can do that later, but at least once you have your name, you feel secure, and that means that you're not going to spend your energy and your efforts into doing something and then having to change this brand name midway, especially when you have already started sampling, or maybe you've already made this logo and you absolutely love it, and then you discover that you cannot use that because you have to change your name completely. Number 2, not trademarking your brand. Many business owners leave this to the very last minute and then they discover that that trademark is unavailable for them to use. This is why it's so important to do this immediately once you have decided on your brand name. Put in your registration to make sure that you can actually use it. You don't need to trademark your logo right away, so you can wait on that, but your name is super important for you to secure so that you know that you're clear. You don't want to waste your energy and your efforts and then having to change your brand name midway. And also, trademarking is a good long-term investment and shows that you are serious. Number 3, not investing in a marketing strategy. Just because you build it doesn't mean they're gonna come. Especially for new brand owners, it's really important for you to invest your efforts into a marketing strategy because essentially no one knows your brand. And the cool thing is though, now you can utilize social media platforms as a free marketing tool to start getting your brand story and your brand messaging out there even before you have any products. So it's really important to determine what strategies will work for you. And of course, there's a ton of different marketing strategies, and it's really going to depend on your situation and what your capacity is. So that's why I'm thinking of creating a complete separate video purely on marketing strategies for fashion brands. So if that sounds good to you and you have any questions specifically about marketing strategies, drop them in the comment below. I'm going to round them up and I'm going to create a video for this specifically because I think it deserves its own topic. Now, although marketing strategies is really important, if you don't actually identify your market and you don't understand your audience, you're going to be marketing to everyone and selling to no one. This is why it's so important to focus on creating a brand that resonates with your audience. And I've created a free masterclass that will teach you how you can create a brand that emotionally connects with your ideal customers. This is really important if you want to have a fashion brand in 2021 and beyond, because it's really going to set you aside. So if you want to join the masterclass, it's completely free. There's a link in the description box below. You can check that out. And of course, if you find this video helpful, I would really appreciate it if you give it a thumbs up and if you can share it with your friends, because it could be helpful for them too. And as always, make sure to subscribe, and I will see you next week.